ready for camp, one thing you might want to do is think about making care packages for them. Janice Meredith is here with some great ideas. You've done this?
I've done this. So last year, I like to say, so my daughter went to overnight camp for the first time, and I actually say it was my first experience with her going to camp.
Yeah.
She was excited. I was beside myself.
Freaking out.
We're a very tight family, and it was stressful. So this was actually my way of kind of like, you know, when you're pregnant and you're like nesting, this was my nesting for Keely to go to camp.
Oh, that's so sweet. And
Yeah.
she must have loved it, because the way you do it is you'll take a whole bunch of care packages. She opens up, you know, every few days.
Every
she'll
2
open up a
days,
new.
she was, they were all numbered, and she was able to get it. And, you know, they're allowed to email, so you get an email from them, from the kids. And so, yeah, it was great. Okay.
So great ideas to put inside the care package. These are journals?
Journals,
Love it.
Yeah, and there's tons of different ones. There's perfect ones for boys. There's ones just for camp.
Yep.
There's ones that are fun. There's ones that talk about animals and insects that are, you know, so that's more involved with the environment.
Lovely.
There's lots of little pocketbook games that you can do. So we're talking about things that they do get free time, they get quiet time, downtime, but also we want to do things that can encourage them interacting with the other kids in the cabin, because like Ronan's going this year and he doesn't know anyone. So he is going to get a ton of stuff, and that will help be his icebreaker with those kids.
Absolutely.
This is my favorite thing here. And so actually they haven't sold it yet at Mastermind. They're out of them. And so I took this from my daughter's room. But it is Hangman, and you scratch
I love that
them.
game.
Yes, and so they're cute, they're easy to pack, they're gonna fit in my envelope really easily.
Yes.
And she can do it by herself. She passes it around. It's a great game. You don't need a pen. Perfect.
That's great. It's like scratch.
Yes.
That's cool.
This is another one. These story cubes. So each box comes with a bunch of dice with pictures on them, and you throw the dice, and then you make a story about it.
Oh,
so
I love that.
Great time, especially around like the campfire, that sort of thing, like a fun way to get stories going.
Great.
If you're more of a stressed child or anxiety, then we've got the fun, silly putty. This one's new, and it's metallic.
Ooh.
And we've got the nunchuck. So things, if your kid is a little bit more anxiety bound, then these are some items that might help.
It lights up. I can't stop playing with my sons.
Nunchucks.
Look at that. Oh, they're so fun.
Look at this. This is a light bulb. I didn't put any batteries in it, but it hangs, and so if you just pull it, then it's going to turn on.
That's pretty.
This is, and these are from Mastermind Toys. They have so much stuff.
So that's nice if you're in, you know, you're in a cabin and you need your night light. This way you're not disturbing anybody.
And it's super cool too. So it's not so, you know,
Absolutely.
Deck of cards for hockey cards that you can exchange and play around. And what I'll do is I'll put 2 packages in each envelope for the next couple of packages. And then even when I write my note in each one, I'll reference back like, I hope you enjoyed your hockey cards. And you know, I'm like, please talk to me.
Yeah, tell me something. Communicate, please.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Lots of games, lots of games. And these are also like, you know, you're sending them to camp, but they're also can be used so many other times, right? They can sit in their bunk and play with that in the car. There's lots of crafty things. We've got tattoos, nail art. These are finger puppet tattoos.
Oh, that's cool.
So lots of fun things. And, you know, these are for all different ages.
Yeah.
But all different, both boys and girls can play with them. We've got some bracelets. I know.
Oh, we've made these before at home.
Exactly.
This is a lot of fun. So you can make your own bracelets. And think about all the friendships you're going to be making at camp.
Keely actually came home with a bunch of different bracelets from all of her different friends. It was, even though she was 13, it was definitely still, it was a girly thing. They loved it.
Yeah, so you can do that in your quiet time. Yeah. And they're not going to have a problem with you bringing any of these activities and games, right? Because there's time for you to do this. Just don't bring no tablets.
Yeah, no tablets, no technology. And also when you're packing your care gift, they don't, there's no food. They do check them. So when I was dropping them out, no food. So this is perfect. They're getting, these are all cool things that they can get. I write a note, I label it, I stick it in an envelope, I give them a bag. They're labeled 1 to 5 across the 2 weeks. And then, as I said, I feel better that they've gone off to camp and a little bit of me.
Yeah, totally. So you've got a little note for each little gift that you've given them, and then they have a little bit of mom while they're away. I did this with the kids when we went to Spain because I was having a heart attack. Like, that was the first time we left them behind and went on vacation for 2 weeks. And so every 2 days, my parents gave them a new package.
I've done that.
And it was just dollar store stuff. It was super inexpensive. They loved it.
Yeah, they think actually somehow you have transported from where you were to them that day. Like, oh, mommy sent this? Oh my goodness.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they love it.